Tap in. Time to tap in. Let's see who's getting exposed on Streets 99.3.
Streets 99.3, your choice of hip-hop and R&B. C-Dub is up in here, and this wonderful lady right here, if you don't know who she is, you need to pay attention, because I'm going to tell you all about her, okay? She's a certified life coach, a radio personality, mentor, and speaker, and this lady loves empowering and transforming the lives of people that she encounters. Crystal Nicole is on the show. What's going on, lady?
Hello.
Good,
not
good,
too much.
good.
Let me not say that. A lot is going on, actually. Yeah, a lot is going on.
That's
what's
good.
up, you know?
So, you got this women empowerment event that's going on in March, right?
Yes.
But before we get off in there, tell us a little bit about you, where you from, what school you went to, and etc.
So I'm from the Nashville area.
Okay.
I say the Nashville area because that's where I live now, but I grew up in Nolensville, Tennessee.
Okay.
So it's like not Nashville.
You here.
It's like
you here.
I'm from the area, okay? But yeah, so I grew up in the area. I have been here pretty much all of my life. I left for a short amount of time to go to college, and that's kind of where all of this unfolds and comes from, is my time away at college, and really kind of identifying what I thought I was supposed to do with my life was just not what I was supposed to do with my life.
Yeah.
So that's how I've gotten to this side of like the speaking and the coaching and all of that, of helping people really hone in onto that piece. So today, I think you ran it. As far as just various things that I'm kind of into now, my focus, to be completely honest with you, this sums me up. I believe that if we do what we were created to do, we'll live a fulfilled life, right?
Yep.
So the abundant life is not just like, I know a lot of times the quote unquote prosperity gospel gets a bad rap, and I don't believe necessarily that, but I do believe that we're supposed to have like an abundant life. So it's our responsibility though to take life almost like by the horns and go after that thing.
Yep.
And a lot of times we just don't do that. So that's where I come into the picture and help people really get at like who they're supposed to be.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a lot of lost people out there, so you
Yes.
need people to kind of coach these people, navigate them through life, so then they actually see like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah, my whole
I
life.
do this long time ago.
Yeah.
So I see that you in radio. Tell me a little bit about that and how you got off into that.
Yes. So I am an on-air radio personality with 790 AM The Gospel. And I was minding my business, making reels on social media. And the general manager reached out to me and asked, hey, have you ever thought about having your own radio show? Now, the cool thing about what I do and how the reels come into play is that I was only doing the reels because God told me to. So by doing the reels, the general manager sees the reels. He said every time he got on social media for like 3 weeks, it was like and he doesn't get on a lot, but he was like every single time he got on, the first thing he saw was one of my reels, and he thought, okay, this is getting to be like, the first time it was like, oh, okay. Second time it was interesting, but by the third time he was just like, okay, this, and he was looking for someone, like he was looking for someone with my demographic, my reach to come on and be a part of the radio show. So that's kind of how that happened. So I've been doing that since 2021.
How's the journey been?
It has been, it's been a good journey. I feel like I've learned a lot.
Did you do, this is your first experience in radio?
Ever. Like I had, at that point, all I had done was interviews for the conference. So at that point, I think we were 2 years in with the conference. That was it. That was it.
Really?
Yes. Even when I did one of my interviews, I think with Lady Shantae, and she said, have you ever done radio before? I didn't catch the memo that time though. Like when she asked me that, I was just like, no. And I just kept moving. So then maybe 1.5 years to 2 years later, now I have a show on Mondays.
Woo,
on there,
on Mondays. Get you some of that, all right. Tell us about your coaching program, your life coaching program.
Yes, so I am a certified master life coach. I got certified as a life coach in 2021 as well. And then this year, am now certified as a master life coach, which just means I've seen enough clients, I've done enough hours, I've done the work. And so now I have been elevated to master life coach. So it's not
different stages to the life coach. Oh,
yes.
Really?
So
I'm learning something new. I just thought that, you jump out there and say, oh, I'm a life coach, start taking pictures.
Now you can, but I do not recommend. Okay. I do not recommend you jump out here with a photo shoot and just like, hey, I'm a coach now. That's an option. I prefer the certified route just because it gives you the credentials. I'm big on receipts because a lot of times people do jump up. Hey, I do this now. Yeah, I do this now.
You want to make sure that, these coaching programs are not cheap, okay?
Correct.
These coaching programs are up there for a reason, for people who are serious and that really want to change their life. So when you're investing $20,000, $30,000, $50,000, like some people think, oh my God, so like you can finance it just like you don't have $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 for your car. You can finance this stuff to get the information you need, because I think a lot of people can't get to the next level because they lack the knowledge.
Right.
And the people perish because they don't have the knowledge. So if you have the knowledge from somebody who's already done it or helped multiple clients, they can help you get to the next level. I'm trying to tell you that. Right?
Absolutely. And the beautiful thing is, so by being a master certified life coach, I now can help people get certified and start their own businesses. So a part of what I do as a coach, is yes, help people really identify what their purpose is and start walking in it. But a component of that is vision execution for me. Like, that's my specialty, if you will. Okay. And so for some people, that really does look like, okay, I'm supposed to start this business that I've had the plan for 10 years. So now let me put some action to it and make it happen. For others, it's like, I'm supposed to be certified so I can help people do whatever their thing is. So yeah, even being a certified master life coach now, I'm joining forces with my coach, and we're certifying, like, she's on a mission to certify 1,000 Black women.
Come on.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Give us a little bit about, your coaching program and helping women and some issues that you may have seen. But what do you see in today's women, I don't know if I'll say in ladies or whatever, that's stopping them from reaching their goals that they're trying to do? Is it like you think it's like a mental block, or is it something that they're not seeing, or?
So a lot of it, so for me, my business is called Created to Be Consulting, and I have various programs within the business, but the main thing that I focus on is mindset, identity, and clarity. Like, if you know who you are, what you're supposed to do, and you're clear, it's easier for you to execute. A lot of times there's fear in the way, there's doubt in the way, and because of the fear and doubt, then imposter syndrome shows up, and you feel like, well, I only know this amount of information. A lot of times people don't feel like they're an expert, even though they've been doing something forever. So when it's time for them to jump out and do it themselves, they feel like, I don't know how to. Okay.
I was like, see that? Yeah. I was like, I know, but I don't feel like I had enough experience in it. But, you never know somebody what they're going through, that you've already surpassed them 5 or 6 levels, and you just kind of playing it off like, oh, it's just that and that.
Yeah, and I heard a quote. Absolutely. It literally. I heard a quote once that said, a lot of times we are looking to wait to start because we want to give somebody like the end results. This is how you get all the way here. And 9 times out of 10, the person who's sitting in front of you just wants to know, how do they get to their next step? That thing you've already accomplished. But you're so focused on, well, I can't start talking to people, I can't coach people, or I can't step out on my own because I only have to this step. Most of the time, like, the people who need to hear from you are not where you are. They're a few steps behind, and they're like, I just want to get to where I see you. So.
Where I see you is better than where I see myself.
Exactly.
So, tell us about the big event going down March 22nd and 23rd.
Yes, March 22nd through the 23rd. She Will Not Fail Women's Empowerment Conference is happening. I am super excited about it. We have been doing this thing for 5 years.
5 years.
We've been at it for 5 years.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, 5 whole years. 5 is a number of grace. I'm grateful because, Chalice, it's a lot going on.
I can imagine. I was, looking up online and seeing some of the previous pictures and videos, and I was like, yeah, she is.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not a small thing. And honestly, every year God kind of adds something to it. He kind of taps us like, hey, let's do this year. Let's do that. So this year in particular, we have this really cool presentation that we're going to do to open up the conference. I'm not going to spill the details because you got to be in the building to catch it, but it's really going to set the tone for what we're going to do. Okay. The beautiful thing also is it's a full day conference, but we also have a VIP option. So the VIP option allows you to come in for this mini workshop, because I'm a coach. So one thing I'm going to do is coach.
Right.
So we are going to do a mini workshop on that Friday. So we'll do a meet and greet with the speakers. And in addition to that, we're going to do like some small plate appetizers, but we eat good. That's one thing I like to do. We like to eat good.
Okay.
Yeah, like, so we're definitely going to do that. But we're also going to just kind of get started with some of that transformation on Friday so that those ladies are pumped and primed for Saturday. Now, it's fine for people to go general admission. I encourage VIP because you're getting everything with VIP. But if you can only make it on Saturday, that works too. So you're still going to get a full day's worth.
So how can they get tickets for this?
They can head to my website at absolutelycrystalnicole.com/shop.
All right. Get them tickets, man. Get them
Absolutely.
tickets. Ladies, if you're trying to get to the next level in 2024, please do not be doing the same thing you did in 2023, 2022, saying the Lord is going to do something, but you ain't doing no actions to get there to what you're trying to do. So, so you might need to get some information. Get in the room, okay? A lot of times, if you just get in the room and you meet other people in the room that'll connect you with other people and other people, the conference might be in just a piece, but the other people that was in the room, because y'all are all in the same, on the same level.
Yeah.
Because that's the reason why you came to the event.
Absolutely.
But you can tell a nugget to somebody else to help somebody else, and y'all exchange phone numbers, and then you just never know where that relationship goes. So
correct.
I tell you guys, sign up for this conference right here. How can they follow you on social media and keep up with you?
They can follow me, same information at Absolutely Crystal Nicole. Also, you can follow my coaching page at Created to Be Consulting. I also want to share, ladies, the second year that we did this conference, we had people who left published authors because they met someone in the room. They knew they were supposed to write a book. They knew they were supposed to do a devotional. They knew they were supposed to start a podcast, whatever it was. They left the room with what they needed. This year, we're focused on be free. So we're going to free our minds. We're going to free our hearts. We're going to get free of the trauma and the experiences that we have had in the past that sometimes are holding us back from our future, so that we can move forward like expeditiously, though, because there's more, but we got to do the work to get to it.
That's good. That's good. Thank you, Crystal, for being on the show today. The door is always open, so when you do it next year, come on back in here again. We'll let these ladies know. For the ones who are watching that didn't come, you need to watch it and you need to come, okay? Crystal on the show, thank you for joining us on the C-Dub Show.
Thank you so much.
We'll see you guys in the next video.
Follow us on social media at Streets993 and check out more interviews online at Streets993.com.